Alright guys, ScottGodwin.net, movementandmeaning.com. Basically, we're going to work on 12 knee stability exercises that will help you with basically two things. Number one, to keep from getting injured, and number two, to make your legs stronger. Okay, to be a better athlete, be in better shape, have better fitness. Okay, so let's run through all 12 of these exercises. We're going to move quick, 12 in 12 minutes. Number one, I want you to work on wall sits. Okay, once a week, 30 seconds to a minute. You can build up to a couple minutes. If you're not strong enough to do that, just go down 45 degrees. Okay, wall sits, good posture, working on building strength in your quads. Number two, turn around, stretch your calves. Okay, bend this front knee, keep the back leg straight, stretch the upper part of the calf. The body is one long chain of muscles, bones, ligaments. We have to keep everything strong for the knees, okay? So number three, a plank. Some of the other videos I talk about how planks are good for your core, for your back, even for your shoulders. So we're going to build quad strength by doing planks, okay? Abs tight, butt tight, and we're just holding, just flat, okay? And we're strengthening the quads. We can do one leg at a time to really build some quad strength like that, okay? If the quads release, you'll fall. So the quads have to be tight, okay? 30 seconds to a couple minutes. Moving on. Going to do crab walks, okay? Put this band around the shins. Do a pelvic tilt, bend your knees, walk sideways. Working the smaller glute muscles, strengthening your hips, okay? The most important thing you can do to strengthen your knees is to have strong core muscles and strong hip muscles to help take some of the load off the knees, okay? So when you're running and walking, you want to engage your hamstrings, your glutes. You want to have good, strong core muscles. You want to have strong quads and calves too. But the crab walk, and you can also use a band like this that has handles. You want to do it for the knees also, okay? So you could use either type of band. So those are called crab walks, okay? Moving on. Side planks, okay? Basically like a regular plank, but laying on the side like this, okay? Strengthening the abductors, the outside of the hips, strengthening the spine, the abs, the lower back, also strengthening the quads again, okay? Another great exercise. A quad stretch, okay? Abs tight, you can lean against the wall to do this. Reach back and grab your leg. Stretch your quad muscles, like so. Hip flexors. Keep good flexibility in your thighs, like so, to keep all the mechanics working properly. Another quad stretch I like is just sitting down on your legs like this, okay? Just like so. Leg curls with a ball. Let me grab a ball real quick. Take a ball. Legs up on top. Hands down, lift and roll, okay? Lift and roll, just like so. This exercise has two parts. Number one, lift. Number two, roll. But you integrate the whole, both movements, you integrate both together. So lift and roll. Lift and roll. The ball leg curl, great to strengthen your hamstrings. Great to strengthen your glutes as well. Okay, a ball squeeze. This is for the adductors, the inside of the hips. And also some of the inside quad muscles. Sit against a wall, or you can sit on a chair too if this is too hard. But just squeeze against the ball. 10 to 20 reps. You can vary it. You can do isometrics, 30 seconds. Or you can combine the first exercise we did, which was a wall sit, with this, and you can hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. Okay? Moving on. 4 more. want you to hold on to something that will hold you up, and I want you to practice really using your hips to squat. Truth be told, we could talk about the squat for an hour. It's actually pretty complicated. But the way I teach the squat, this works very well, is pretend you're sitting on a chair, just like this, but you're trying to get your shoulders out over your knees. So your back is flat, and then when you get here, you're going to pull yourself up using these muscles instead of pushing with your knees, okay? You can study the squat a little more in depth, but the hold squat really teaches you to use your hips, okay? So hold on to something, kind of lean back, and then come up like that, okay? It takes the stress off the knees, really trains you to engage your hips when you do squats, okay? Now, this one is very simple. This is working on knee stability. Stand on one foot, just like this, and then keep your back straight and just reach down, like so, like you're going to pick something up. You can do this with two hands. You can do it with one hand. You can set something like a block or a cone or a dumbbell out in front. Stand on one leg. Touch it 10 times, like so, okay? This strengthens your hip also, your left hip, your left knee, also improves your balance. Okay, so don't round off like this. Try to keep good posture in your spine. Use your hip muscles, your hamstrings. Touch, okay? Just reach and touch. And number 11, deadlifts, okay? Again, what's the strategy? Have strong hip muscles, okay? Be able to run, walk, climb, so on, using your hips, using your hamstrings. So deadlifts, again, we could talk about deadlifts for 30 minutes. So go light on your squats, your deadlifts until you really master them. But you're going to create a hinge, okay, from the hips. You're going to go down back flat, keep the S-curve in the spine, and then just pull back up, okay? Think about pulling yourself up, kind of squeeze these muscles back here, and really learn to use that hip extension. This is like walking. It's pulling yourself forward like this. Deadlifting is great for your knees indirectly for that reason, okay? And then the last exercise, I'm just going to improvise here. Find something to stand on. I'm going to practice with this block. You're going to strengthen your calves just like this by doing a calf raise like so. You could use stairs around the house. You could do it without anything to stretch your calves. But the idea is just to do some exercises to strengthen your calves like that. So that's 12 exercises. Let me make sure I did all of these. The wall sit, stretch the calves, planks, crab walks, side planks, quad stretch, ball leg curl, squeeze the ball for the adductors, for the hips, hold and squat. Hold on to something and practice squatting. When you squat, none of this stuff, okay? We want to stay out, knees out. See how my knees are going out? When you squat, your knees go out. Notice also when I squat, my knees stay over my feet. We don't want to go here. This is terrible. We want to go back, like so. You may have to work on some flexibility to be able to do that. The one leg reaches, deadlifts, calf raises. That's it. 12 stability exercises for the knees. These are going to be up on the YouTube channel. Give them a try and let me know how it goes. I'm enjoying making these videos, trying to help you guys with some potential problems you may see down the road. This will help strengthen your legs, strengthen your core, prevent knee problems. If you're starting to have knee problems, most of these can help build some stability around the joint without aggravating it. None of these are super abrasive on the knees, and so you can do most of these things even if you're having some arthritic joint problems and this sort of thing. If you're having some pain, most of those you can probably do anyway. So add those in. Try to do them once a week, maybe twice a week if knees are a big concern, or if you're about to go skiing, or if you have a race coming up, something like that. Give them a try. Let me know what you